Hello everybody, welcome back to Mom's channel. And today is day 9 of 30 bags in 30 days, and that is hobbies. And since me and Alana do taekwondo, Mom is doing her hobby, which is cleaning out her house. And today we are doing the garage.
Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to be working in my garage, and what I'm going to be doing is I don't really have hobbies per se, unless you would count helping people as a hobby, because that is truly what I love to do. I was at a leadership meeting not very long ago, and the leader of the leadership meeting was telling me and another girl, he said, "You're a bridge builder." And I got to thinking about that, and it is, I think, true, because what happens most times is somebody will say, "Hey, I need so-and-so," and then I'll have somebody says, "I have a so-and-so that I need to get rid of. Do you know anybody?" And what happens for me is I'm the person in the middle that calls up this person and says, "Hey, I know a friend who has the thing you were looking for. Let me get you guys together, and you all connect, make it happen, get what you need, get rid of what they don't need, and it all makes a nice, big, happy family." So I've been doing that for a very long time. If you have been joining me for any length of time, you've heard partial pieces of my story. So when my children and I were just getting out of a really bad relationship, I was struggling with finding food and finding just things that I needed. And so I believe that at my church that I'm a part of, they actually made a food pantry for me and my children. Although they didn't say that's what it was for. That is in my heart what I feel was happening. And I remember the very first time I had to go to the pantry because I didn't have anything for my daughter's birthday, and I wanted to make her a birthday cake. I couldn't take her anywhere. I couldn't buy her a gift. I didn't even have eggs to make a birthday cake. And I love to cook. I'm an avid chef, love to be in my kitchen. And I made this cake, and it was the saddest little cake that I had ever made in my life. But I had went to the church the night before, and I said, "Listen, I don't have anything for Alana's birthday. Can I look in the pantry?" Fast forward about 4 or 5 years, and I was asked to take over the pantry at our church, and that pantry grew. So I know a lot of you have mentioned the pantry that I have inside of the house in the shelving. That was the original shelving that was in the church pantry way back when. So whenever we were moving out of that building and we were going to a different place, they were not taking the shelving. So I asked if I could have it, and the Lord just said, why does the pantry have to not continue because you're not in this building? So I brought the pantry home. While a lot of the items, all of the items on there now are my personal items, it is nothing for me to put together a bag of things and take it to someone's house. It's nothing for me and the kids to know of a need of a family, and we'll just put things together, drop off a bag of groceries at their house, jump in our car real fast and head off. Not so we can toot our horn, but that we can say, "Hey, we've been where you are before, and let us help you." So with that being said, I do the same thing in my house. In a couple of weeks, I'm hosting a home goods and personal items swap. What that is, it's a place where people come together into your home. They'll bring their gently used items but much loved items. You'll have your gently used items but much loved items, and I'll put them all around my house. And for each item that everybody brings in, they get one ticket. So they are able to take out as many items as they have tickets for. So I know that there are things that I bought and I loved at the time, but maybe I've changed my decor in my home. It's not something that I love anymore. And so it's a way for people to bring things. We'll swap out, because maybe I don't have money to buy new curtains, or I don't have money to buy pillows for my couches, or I don't have money to buy whatever it is that we might have, kitchen utensils and gadgets and different things like that. But if I bring a few things that I do have at my house to the swap, then I can get some new and fresh things to, refresh my space. sometimes all you need to feel better about yourself and your situation is a refresh space. And I know I like to just change furniture around, or I like to move pieces here or there. It just helps me feel like I'm okay. You know, my situation may be bad, but I'm still gonna be okay. So what I've done is I've sent out an invite on Facebook to all of my friends in my immediate area that could really get to my house. I've also sent out invitations to people, and I've received things like, hey, we have plans, but I'm going to bring you a bag of something, or hey, when can we meet up to get some stuff? So I'm just going to show you some things that I'm going to be using in the swap, and I'm going to be moving them away from this area, which is my catch-all, into the place on the other side of the garage that I'm preparing things for the swap. Now the swap will take place in the house. I'll provide a light refreshment, different things like that. But I am all about helping people feel better about themselves, feel better about their spaces, and do it the best way I know how to do it, which is to share what the Lord has shared with me. And so Jackson and I wanted to bring you along with us as we take care of things in the garage. So this is one of the items that I'm going to be giving away. This is a shower rod. I got this at Goodwill. It has a nice decorative piece at the top. I paid a couple dollars for it. It adjusts to 42 to 72 inches, but I like the rounded shower curtains. That seems to give me more space in my closet, in my shower. So this one is a straight rod. It's not my thing, but I think someone can appreciate it. So this is an item that's going to the swap. Here's another item that I really did love, and I got this from the last swap. But it's like a lantern. But of course, nothing in my house is like this theme. I just took it because I thought, hey, I think it's a certain type of way as decor piece. But it really is not going to work in the house. So I'm going to put this in the swap. And now Jackson and I are just going to grab a couple of items that we feel well in the swap. Okay, you guys, look what I found. This is actually going in the donate pile, but look what I found. This was a flower that I wore in one of the very first times I went off to preach at a different church. I was asked to speak for, it's like a ladies' week or something like that. And I went to speak on a Sunday morning, and this was the flower that they gave me that I wore on my dress. And I've kept that because it meant a lot to me to be invited to go and speak at someone's church. So that is awesome. But these things right here are going into the swap basket. Okay, now what I've done is after I got most of the stuff off the table, I've put everything back on the table that's going to be a part of the swap. So in this one big basket here, I actually had two big cartons or two big tubs of books. But at our church we have a lot of little kids. So I took both the bins, and we had a couple families absent, so they didn't get a chance to look through. But I was able to get rid of one whole bin of books. To this bin, I've added in a puzzle, and then I've added in just some office supplies, different sticky notes, etc. This I got from the Goodwill, and I really do love it, but it doesn't fit into my space. So it's just like a thing you would put on your coffee table. And actually, I'm thinking about it. I may be able to wipe it off really good and use it as a dessert tray in the fall for some type of a tablescape. So if that doesn't go in the swap, I'll be happy to use it here in the house myself, just as a entertainment piece. In this bag right here, we have clothing. I actually have a ton of clothing still in my bedroom for the swap. And then the shower curtain rod is there. Then we have the candle holder. I've got a lampshade. I have a bunch of socks and gloves and tights that I got from Dollar General when they were having their 75% off sale. This is another decorative piece that could be spray painted. Again, I could use this, but if somebody else could do it, fine. We've got candle holders there. Another set of candle holders there. And then also 3 small baskets. And then a clock I was loving for the farmhouse look, but I never did get a chance to hang it, so it's still there. There's also a really heavy turquoise basket. Then here's a shoe rack that I could not find hooks for, or the hooks I had would not fit over my door. So that's a I think it holds 16 pairs of shoes. And then here's like a accessory dress where you would put your jewelry pieces in, earrings and all those kinds of things. But I have one in my bedroom already. I've got a couple of risers that you can put in your cabinets if you have wood cabinets that they won't slip through. Here's like a napkin holder and then a wine cork. I got that from the swap. It was just, you know, at the end it's whatever you can take, you know, whatever's left. Because whatever is not taken from the swap will be donated to a charity the very next day. And then I've got a couple pillows there. I have to send this in the mail to a friend. And then this right here. And then right here I have a rolling rack that the Lord just told me to start a clothing giveaway. You know, different people looking for different things at different times. And if they don't have the funds to purchase it themselves, then I know enough people, or I have enough things, or I thrift enough that I can be able to put together things in the house. So this is a combination of my things and Alana's things, and we'll just roll this rack out and let people choose if there's some things that they like from here. And then we also have a bunch of shoes that we're going to put out as well and have people to choose from there. So these things here are just trash. Again, I have a lady handy mandy who comes over every so often and she'll haul trash for me. So everything there is trash. And we did make a little trash bag, didn't we? I think Jackson tossed it already, but we had a little trash bag. So there it is. That is what I did for day number 9 in my garage. We just really got ready for the swap. If you're interested in how to do a swap, it doesn't have to be home goods or clothing. I've done jewelry swaps before. You can do swap of meals. If you do a mean cheesesteak slider meal and then your friend does, you know, your friend does another, she does a mean crock pot Mississippi roast meal. If you all want to get together and just, you know, pick a number out of the hat, and each person's meal is a number, and then you all swap meals. You make enough for your family and enough for their family. You know, you could swap all kinds of things. It doesn't have to be just home goods or different. Those are things I think about, especially when I know that there are people who have things or don't have things that I do, because I was there before and I understand. You could swap out jewelry. You could swap out date night ideas. Hey, listen, if you come and keep my kids while my husband and I go on a date night this night, then we'll swap out and we'll do your kids on another night. I mean, you could do all kinds of things. But just do something. You know, that's the important part, is to really do something to make a difference in your community. At least that's what I think. That's my portion while I'm on this earth, is to do something that makes a difference for somebody. So anyway, that's day number 9, 30 bags in 30 days. We did have a small bag, but Jackson tossed it in the trash. Sorry y'all. And then we are getting ready for the swap. So thank you so much for stopping by our channel. If you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit the red subscribe button. We love to keep you as a part of our YouTube community. Also hit the little bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. Head over to Sophia's channel. Check out her video for day 9. She does an awesome job in her office. And also check out the playlist for any other fantastic tubers who are out there doing the challenge as well. Let us know if you're doing 30 bags in 30 days. And until the next bag, bye now.